Welcome back to Local Memphis Live. The Memphis Police Department is continuing to seek improvements in the quality of the services it provides to people like yourself who live here in the Bluff City. Joining me now to share more about their need for recruits is Interim Director Michael Rallings. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I love Memphis Finest. I think you all do a great job.
Yep.
Tell us about the recruiting process.
Well, let me say this. We have an obligation to protect our community. The tragedies in Orlando and Memphis and France is a wake-up call.
It is.
It should be a wake-up call for, brave men and women that are ready to stand up and help us protect these communities. So, that's what we're all about. We're trying to hire young men and women to do just that. So we're asking individuals to go to joinmpd.com. We got good benefits, good pay, and a great career. So again, we can't stand by and just idly watch things happen. And people ask, what can I do? Well, you can stand up and join MPD and help us protect our folks.
And for the people who are sitting at home right now saying, well, hey, I wouldn't mind, working for the Memphis Police Department, what are some of the things that they would have to go through in order to get to that point, the training?
Well, it's 21 weeks of training.
Okay.
So it's tough training. It's not for the weak at heart.
Yeah.
We want individuals that are 21 years of age, physically fit, have a good background, no criminal history. They need 54 hours of college. Or 2 years of military service. So again, not asking too much. We have some requirements, but dedicated individuals that want to make a difference.
What all will they be doing in that training?
Well, they learn law, they learn criminal procedure, firearms and use of force, a lot of physical training so they can, jump those fences and help us chase some of these criminals down. But again, they learn how to drive and operate a police vehicle safely. So again, a lot of things that happen in the academy, but again, our goal is to mold them to be good police officers.
And sometimes, with some of the recent events that has happened, not only here in this community, but, just around the world, sometimes we get a negative view. I think there's a disconnect sometimes between the common person or the person on the street and the police. What would you say is the connection? Where's the bonding between that?
Well, you know what, that's a great question. So we recently honored our hero, Officer Verdell Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the type of officers we have. We got police officers that just don't put on a badge and uniform. They're out mentoring youth. They're out trying to help others that have gone down the wrong path to get on the right path. Verdell represented the best that we have, but there are many officers like Verdell out there that are doing things that we don't try to, blast out to the media. They're doing it because it's the right thing to do. So, those are the type of people we're looking for. And I tell people, don't believe what you see all the time because it's not always the truth. If you want to really know the truth, come find out for yourself. Join MPD.
That's some great advice, Michael. Thank you so much for joining me. And before you leave, again, how can people sign up?
They can go to joinmpd.com. They can, there's a link where they can talk to a recruiter or they can go ahead and put in an application. If they see me on the street, they can pull me off to the side. We'll talk about it, or any other police officer.
You think I'll be a great police officer?
We're going to recruit you. Got an application for you after we get off the air.
Yeah, there's no way. But hey, I will tell my friends who are interested.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
All right, well, coming up, musicians are getting ready to take over our stage with the Father's Day blockbuster on the Bluff performance. But first, we are all celebrating men. Yes, even your man. I'm going to introduce you to the woman who is behind the local event next.